Events, stress, or success. Often people walk on clothes that smell and then walk down the hallway. What stops us from motivation to application to what we know changes lives. Money is education. Brain patterns that are causing you stress and teach you anxious and barely making it through the day, overcome by stress. Ironically, I had just graduated with my degree in psychology when things really fell apart. I spent a year on traditional solutions that were just not good enough for me. In fact, it is what I now call the Lexapro lifestyle, and it was not good. I knew there had to be a better way, and so I started searching. I immersed myself in an educational process, reading everything I could about the brain and the process of creating a new and better life. What I discovered has motivated me to be here today to share with you the amazing discoveries that have changed my life and everyone's that I have shared them with. What I now offer you is a unique perspective of over 200 programs and books, something that took me about 3 years. Combined with what I learned from my youth and my college degrees, it puts me in a category as a true expert with literally 10,000 hours or more of study. Most importantly, I'm offering you something I never found, a framework to make sense of it all, a system that combines all the state-of-the-art 21st century techniques and paradigms for making powerful change in one program. I've shared my knowledge and framework as a coach on a morning TV show, in a best-selling book, and with hundreds of successful offline clients, and now I want to share it with you. Let's go back to the question I asked at the beginning. We know now what to do, so why can't we do it? It is our subconscious programming. It is a little known fact that even the most conscious being on the planet is run by their subconscious programs 95% of the time. It's just how the brain is set up to operate. In fact, those subconscious patterns that are running the show are just a part of the mechanism that keeps us running on cruise control and can make lasting change difficult and sometimes even feel impossible. You see, everything that we do, see, or experience repetitively becomes a pattern or roadway or a track in our brain. A road may have synapses and neuropeptides that cause us to feel a certain way. When you repeat a thought or feeling or experience many times, it becomes a well-worn path, and the synapses or the nerves along that path actually crave the stimulation that they get when you repeat that activity. When these patterns get very strong, we call these habits or even addictions, and they can be hard to break. These programs trigger old memories and trauma and turn on the chemistry of emotion in our bodies. And suddenly, without our even being aware, we are feeling a certain way, feelings that can sometimes cause us massive stress and take us away from the attitudes and activities that would keep us focused on our goals. These programs are so powerful that they sabotage our best efforts, from losing weight to being able to follow through and succeed. Even the best gurus and self-help people will still refer to making change as some sort of a judgment call on your character. You're lacking maturity or even determination. Or worse yet, they just tell you to stop it. Really? How is that helpful when you're really trying and in fact probably worn out from trying and dealing with the same old self-sabotage or just plain giving up? It's not a matter of lack of determination or bad character. The demon you are facing is not out there either. It is between your synapses. It's not your fault. Patterns are running your life. Patterns are how the brain runs, and it always will. The difference is whether your patterns were programmed by you or by the repetitious negative events of the past. Which automatic program would you rather have running the show? If you don't understand what is really happening, it is almost impossible to make real lasting change. So you can go from program to program thinking that it is something outside of yourself that is finally going to give you the solution, a pill, a program, a guru, and it can sometimes feel like a revolving door. Some do succeed with great effort and sometimes incredible needless suffering to overcome their problems, and we call these people heroes. If this is true, that what we are at the mercy of is our programs and patterns, and that we're not even conscious of them, what hope is there for lasting change? Shouldn't we just give up and accept our fate? What if it's just a matter of having bad instructions? Someone has told you to push when all you really had to do was pull. What if the solution was just a feature that everyone has that you just didn't know existed? I have found a way to change these patterns and to use your consciousness to choose what you would rather experience. Using a process that takes only 5 minutes for about 30 to 40 days, you can literally reprogram the subconscious so that it is running the patterns that you choose. It has changed my life and hundreds of my offline clients as well, and I know it can change your life as well. I want to save you the thousands of hours it would take to replicate my journey by offering to you a powerful consolidation of everything I've learned and real solutions for real problems. In fact, the thousands of hours I spent amassing this knowledge is now condensed into a process that I call Stress for Success. What could you expect if you take what I teach you and apply it? A scientifically proven process for changing the patterns in your subconscious brain so that after a short period of time, you are doing automatically what is most important to you. Newfound energy and a more positive outlook that will help you become the person you really want to be. A new sense of control over your moods and energy. More energy for exercise and finally getting in shape. And more patience with coworkers and friends and family. Less belly fat by reducing the stressful hormones that actually cause belly fat. Increase productivity no matter what you are doing. And a new powerful way of thinking and observing your life and the language that you must use to program yourself for success. The information in this course will help you finally get control of your life and your stress by becoming your own authority in managing stressful negative emotions. Understand and recognize the effect that your thoughts, conscious or unconscious, have on the experiences you have every day, and the knowledge and power and tools you need to really make powerful, lasting change. Most importantly, it will help you reclaim the energy that you are now using on worry, stress, and being overwhelmed for doing what you would rather be doing, whatever that is. You may be discouraged because change has been hard for you in the past. You may have a hard time believing that there really is a better way that you haven't tried yet. You may think it takes too much effort to learn a new process. Have you considered how much energy you are using to hold on to your old patterns? To illustrate this point, let's say that every day every person has an energy quotient of 1,000. I want you to give a number from 1 to 1,000 that would represent how much time you spend on worry, fatigue, anxiety, overwhelm, impatience, and lack of focus. Here's how a typical day of mine used to go. Energy potential 1,000. Oh, deduct 250 for worry. Another 300 for fatigue. And another 350 for anxiety. All that's left, 100. Is it any wonder you don't have time or energy to do the things that could really give your life meaning and purpose? You know, the stuff of your goals and dreams. I would like to help you understand right now that change takes more willingness than willpower, and that you really can do it if you have the knowledge and tools. Here's an exercise. Pick up an object in your hand. Just anything that is close by. Now squeeze that object as hard as you can. Notice your fingers, notice the strain in your hand, and how much energy it takes to hold on to that object so tightly. Now I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Could you let the object go? Would you let the object go? And when? Were you willing to drop the object? Notice the feeling in your hand. Notice the blood rushing back into your hand. Notice the energy that you had to exert to hold on to the object. Once you drop the object, that energy is now available for something else. Did it take a lot of willpower to drop the object, or just willingness? Could you consider the possibility that there is a lot of energy being wasted running patterns that give you stress and take your energy away from the things that matter most to you? Could you also consider that the techniques and knowledge exist to help you literally reprogram your patterns to lead you effortlessly towards your goals and dreams? There are 3 things that all winners do. They commit to taking action. They look for mentors. And they are always learning. If you will commit, I will offer you everything else you need to win. Isn't it time to take control? You can do this. You will join the top 1% of people that are even aware of the state-of-the-art information that I will teach. And you will join the top 1% of people who actually take action. The information you learn will empower you for the rest of your life to be your own authority in managing any negative, stressful situation. This is the last program you will ever need. And you will also be able to share these skills and information with those that you love. After all, you're not the only one suffering. My program, along with the revolutionary 5-minute stress solution phone app, will coach you through an amazing process of change that will build strong, new, positive pathways for managing stress. You'll have access to me and other 21st century experts in my Real Stress Solutions Inbox magazine, community to mentor you and to keep you learning. Look for your free weekly newsletter, Real Stress Solutions, to be coming soon. And most importantly, look for early bird notification of the launch of the breakthrough program, Stress for Success, and the revolutionary 5-minute stress solution phone app. In addition, just for staying through till the end, please download my complimentary 60-page ebook below, The Mind Map of Managing Stress, that will reveal the 5 key elements you must balance to manage your stress. I hope you'll join me on a journey to finally take real control of your life, to have real lasting change, and to recycle the energy of your stress for success. Could you join me? Would you join me? And when?